a tie. I don't know.
They're both your biases. You have 2 arms. Put one on each arm.
It works for me.
Oh, goodness.
And then you can tag along for fun. Hey K-Pop fans, welcome to K-CordGirls. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I am Mer.
I'm Bree.
And today we are listening to Enhypen's Tamed-Dashed, which we are super excited about because Enhypen
It just released this morning.
Yeah, it's one of our favorites, and we watch them on Island, and we follow them, and we're just so excited. So, especially after the news of basically all of them getting COVID, and so, yeah, I'm sure this was filmed before that, but just it's good to have them back. They're all doing good now, so we're happy.
Yes, exactly. I think Sunu was the only one who didn't get it. But yeah, I know everyone was like really worried about them, and then it's good to have them back and have them feeling better. And I'm so happy for this comeback. I have been waiting for it for so long. Well, not so long, because they really did. It hasn't been that long since they released their last video, which I think was Fever, and then they did like a few performance videos or a couple of their songs like in Japanese and videos, and then I think they did like something for a kids show. But this I'm so ready for. I'm so excited for. I honestly, like we've talked before about being multi-stans, I feel like, and I'm probably saying it wrong, but I think it's like Engine.
Engine.
Engine?
I think it's Engine. I don't know. Names are a problem here.
They're horrible at pronunciation. But I do feel like I am one of them, even if I can't say the daggone name. Because I really do love Enhypen so much. Me and Mer both liked them before we even watched Island. And then when we heard that they were formed on Island, then we watched it, and it just made us love them more. It also made us question some of our biases at times.
I think my bias changed a lot.
Oh yeah, your bias has definitely changed a lot.
Yeah, which I still like Nikki and everything, but I appreciate it. I think I know I appreciated all the members across the board even more. It might have muddled my bias a little bit. It'll be interesting to see the new Island, the girls, and see if I can even pick a bias out of them, because I'll tell you,
it's hard.
It's fun. I mean, that was a really great way to get to know Enhypen. It is watching Island. That was awesome.
I feel like for me, Island strengthened my bias a little bit, but then it also made me go, wait, I got a whole new bias record list. Like, come on now.
I have my bias, and then the bias record is rest of them.
We just need to we have like a list of biases, and then we needed to have like a list of bias records, which would probably just be like every other member in all the
groups. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's how it is in Monster X and BTS. And, I mean, you name it. That's my problem.
It's both our problems. It's a problem we share. It's probably a problem all of you have as well. Let us know in the comments. But so before we get onto this real quick, if you like this video, hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Hit the bell. And reach out to us on Instagram and Twitter, or just reach out to us in the comments. We've been responding to all comments that have anything to do with our videos, because, spam! Anyways, let's go ahead and watch this, because I am so excited. And I will say, like I said, it did release this morning for us, but this video isn't going to be out till like Sunday, I think. So it's going to be a few days before you all are watching this. But yeah, we did jump on it as soon as possible. I was not waiting for this one.
Right.
Why was I waiting for like something magical to like the ball just shoot to his hand?
I know, me too. It was like the Jedi moment.
He has so much swag! I like that. Ooh. Oh, it's so much fun! Their dancing is just off the charts. See, they did do magic! You saw that, right?
Yeah. Something about that other football. It's a really old football.
It is.
Now they're going back in time. Have you noticed that that's kind of
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
They do that a lot. This has to tie in with the storyline. Oh my gosh, does Hasten have like greenish blue hair? I just noticed that.
One has pink.
That's so new.
Yeah.
But I swear on that beach scene, Hasten had like greenish blue hair.
Really? Oh, I want it.
Oh my gosh, I really love this song.
I'm almost convinced that they're. Someone's gonna be like, no, they're this, but I am almost convinced they're vampires.
Hello, Drunk Days.
See.
Don't start with the wet hair. Don't do that to us. Like, as soon as I say it, they go, "We're just gonna throw Jay in the water."
Right? Jake keeps winking at the camera, like, boy. They've got it.
I
I would love to know people's theory on that too. I swear they're vampires. They have to be.
Given or taken, Drunk Days, they all hint to it.
Yeah.
And they all have the flashbacks. I think even Fever has some flashbacks, maybe? Fever might be the only one not... I don't know. No, Fever had flashbacks too.
Fever had flashbacks too, yeah. I would love to know, like, your guys' theories on what's going on. Or if you know what's going on. Because I swear they're vampires or something.
I'm telling you, and we will obviously be talking more about that too, because like today we don't have a dance practice from them. They do have a costume dance practice that we will be watching, but what we're doing is because we pre-record everything, our first video for next month is going to be our goodbye to Halloween video, because we'll still be in costume for pre-recording, and we'll be doing Enhypen's costume dance practice for close out our whole Halloween segment. But we will also be doing like their Drunk Days performance video, because there's like an apocalyptic theme to that or something, so it kind of ties in with the whole Halloween thing. But that same week, that first week of November, we are doing like an Enhypen week almost, or an Island week, because we're gonna be doing that video, our goodbye to Halloween video, but then we're also going to have a Throwback Thursday from them, which I think we're starting off with Given Taken, so we can kind of sort of try and watch them in order to figure out what in the world the storyline is, because it's so interesting. And I think that week we're also doing like a video from some of the other guys from Island that are in other groups. But yeah, I'm just so interested by the storyline, because like you said, like Drunk Days kind of like, it's almost like they were like, I don't know, shape-shifting, and there was lots of blood, which immediately points me to vampire.
Right. I can't remember if it was that one, or I can't remember what music video, but there was one, unless I'm mixing up a group, but I'm pretty sure it was them. They walked into this room, and there was like this girl like up on a pedestal or something.
That's Drunk Days.
Yeah. So I'm almost wondering if she didn't turn them all, and she's like the head vampire thing. You know, it's just when I saw that, and knowing that there seems to be some kind of at least some eternal thing, because they're going through time quite a bit. They're flashing back and forth between, and I don't think they're time jumpers.
No. And then like even in Given or Taken, if you listen to the lyrics or read the lyrics, there's mentions of like being a monster and that kind of thing. And there's even like parts of like, I think it might be Nikki, where he's like climbing up a wall in like a very animalistic kind of way. But yeah, and like you said, with the flashbacks, it's never like, oh, well, that's like, you know, from a couple years ago when they were like a couple years younger. No, these are like old-timey, like 1800 style clothing that they're always in. It's like a really long time ago. Like there ain't no way they're still that young if they lived back then.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
Oh, and then reaching for, okay, so they were reaching for that old-time football. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was an old-time football. Were they in modern-day clothes? Do you remember?
I think so. I don't think those were modern-day clothes when they were playing with the old football.
Or 1800s.
Well, at least not the first few times, because I think there's that part where they're like kind of like going through the trees, and they're in their modern-day like school uniforms and stuff. And I think they find that same football, and you can tell that it's much older looking because it's like dirty and everything than what it was in the first scene that had it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Because I was thinking that they were in modern clothes, they're reaching for this old football, and then was it Nikki? Somebody's arm was decaying.
I think that was Nikki, yeah.
It was, I don't know. I was trying to figure it out.
It's like, okay, you see this part where Nikki's reaching for it in the very beginning. Yeah. It's obviously an older football, but it looks new. You know what I mean? Like it's clean and everything. Like it looks like it's brand new for that time period. And then we get to trying to get to it. In the woods. Okay. Then when they find it again, it's not so new looking. It's kind of scruffy looking. And they're in modern. Well, no, they're in the old timey clothes in this one too. Oh, okay.
There is sort of period clothing, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, it wasn't Nikki reaching for it either.
No, it was Sundu.
He was the one that picked it up, and he's the one that keeps being involved with it too.
Yeah, because like, they had him in the cape in the field, like throwing it at him. But in the beginning, that was Nikki.
And, yeah, he was reaching for it in the beginning. He was throwing it in the cape. in the field, and he's the one that brought it to the beach. And the new one fell into the ocean. He was the one that picked it up and brought it into the beach and was carrying it. And they were all kind of looking at him like, what?
Yeah.
So, something up with Nikki in that football.
Nikki and Sunu in that football, yes.
Yeah, because Sunu was reaching for it and his arm started like decaying. So, anyways, interesting.
We're trying to break it down, okay? Bear with us. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
Because Lord forbid I don't want to miss anything and someone be like, really? You didn't notice this? But I'm just kidding. But
not perfect.
We do the best we can. So, since I did do that on accident, let's talk biases. Mer?
Tough for me after Island. No.
When we were watching Island, because like we said before, me and Mer were talking back and forth the whole time. And we really do need to rewatch season 1 for Patreon. But Mer kept going, okay, Hee-sung's my bias. No, Jake's my bias. No, Hee-sung's my bias. No, Nikki. No. And I swear to God, she went back and forth between Jake and Hee-sung like so many times.
It's still a tie. I don't know.
They're both your biases. You have 2 arms. Put one on each arm.
It works for me.
Oh, goodness.
And then you can tag along for fun.
Yeah. and of course, like I said before, Jay is still my bias. Island only strengthened that. I love his determination. I love how he never gives up.
Watching it, he would get so upset about something, and I was like, oh, things are about to get good. Because whenever he gets mad, he really buckles down and is like, I will prove to you that I am good.
And I love that he doesn't like, and maybe this is a cultural thing, because like if this was like a US show and someone was getting mad, it would be like all drama and people yelling and screaming at each other and all that, bull crap. But no, like, he wouldn't take it out on anyone. You know what I mean? When he got upset, even if he was upset with one of the other guys or all of the other guys, he wouldn't take it out on them. He would just be like, okay, I'm just gonna, like Mer said, buckle down and show you all, And he'd always come back harder each time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be just his personality, because he is from the US.
That's true.
He has our culture. He did get angrier than most of the guys too. It worked in his favor, but that might be and like US male. So
maybe. But like I remember when he first came on, PD Bang was like, he's very, like, he was made sure to point Jay out, like he's very, I think he used the word stubborn, and he goes, but it works for him, just pay attention to that. And he was right. And it does work. And like I said, he always came back hitting harder than before and always wound up impressing them with his tenacity.
Right. Yeah. There was several points where he brought me to, not like necessarily him, but he brought me to tears. Like things weren't going way that he was hoping they would go. And personally, I think they should have gone too. And, he would get really upset, but then it was just like, you know what? Didn't make me number 1 or number 2, the position that he was hoping for. I'm going to show you that you should have. And he did. And it was amazing. Jay's amazing. So.
Yes, he is. That's my bias. But my bias record did change. I believe it was Nikki when we did our fever video. Gosh, it's been so long since we've done an Enhypen video. I don't like that. We need to do more. Right? But I will say I am very much on the same page as Mer for the most part. Hee-sung is now my bias wrecker. And yes, that is thanks to Island. Oh my god, he just...
Yeah.
Not only is he so amazing, like across the board, so talented, like everyone was like looking up to him because he could do it all. He really could. But he was so humble about it.
Yeah.
And just his whole personality and
right. Yeah, and even though he's not the leader in Enhypen, he is an amazing leader and has amazing leadership skills and like genuinely cares, because there was times where Jay too, there was times where he and Jay were helping others, like to the point where, especially Jay, I think, to the point where he was just like dead on his feet helping them.
no.
And they're amazing.
I think
guys.
there was even one where like Hee-sung was like, I gotta focus on myself this round, like I gotta, and then the second someone asked him for help, that just went right out the window and he went right into helping them. And it just really goes to show how big hearted they are, you know? Like it's just yeah.
Right. It really is an amazing group that ended up together. I know
I don't
that,
think I could see anyone. I mean, I liked a lot of other people that were in Island, and I was disappointed to see them go. But at the same time, I don't think I could see Enhypen as anyone else but them.
No. And what's amazing about them is that all but one was picked by
the global audience, yeah.
Right, which makes it more personal. Like, I didn't get to vote, obviously, because I watched it
after,
like a year later. Yeah.
But it's so late. We will be voting for Island too.
Yeah, definitely. But those who watched it real time and voted, you know, I mean, it makes it more personal. I would feel like it was more personal if I got to vote, and especially if like one of the people that I voted in made it. It would feel more personal. But anyways, world, you did an amazing job putting a group together.
Congrats to you.
Yeah,
yes.
We love them.
Very much. Like I said, I was so excited when I heard they were having another comeback. And hopefully, you know, because this isn't, I don't think this is like just like a music video comeback or a single comeback. I think it's like a whole album comeback. So hopefully, fingers crossed for more videos. I want more videos, lots more videos.
Please do. Yeah.
We're gonna, I think we need to check out their Hey Teo stuff too, that kids show one. I don't think we did that. We might have to check that one out eventually. Just for the heck of it, just because we love them so much.
We do. And it does, even though it hasn't been that long, it feels like it's been forever since we've got to see them.
Because Fever was like one of the first video, not like the first. Your cat. But I want to say Fever was probably within our first month of starting this. You know, like it was right there, kind of at the beginning for us, and that was 4 months ago. You know, so
yeah. Gosh, it feels like we've been doing this forever and not at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean that in a good way, but you know, it feels like has, you know.
Oh yeah, like I watched some of their first few reaction videos, and I'm like, we did not know what the heck we were doing. And we're still not experts. We're still learning. Right. But yeah, I watched like that first reaction video. I was like, oh my gosh, we're so stiff and we're not relaxed and having fun. Well, we were having fun, but we were just really nervous.
Right.
And it showed.
Right.
I think we've let loose a lot since then, so I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let you guys go. We absolutely love this. I love the song. So going on my playlist. I'm gonna be bumping to this all week. I can see it. And yeah, keep an eye out. Also, not just for, you know, the rest of our videos this month, but Enhypen week, Island week, first week of November. That's what we're doing. So looking forward to that as well. And there will be a costume dance practice in that to close out our Halloween segment. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and let you go. Y'all have fun. Have a great weekend. We will see you in our next video.